Okay, in today's lesson, we're going to be looking at finding missing signs and missing information in general. So let me explain. In the last lesson, we were using the formula half times A times B times sine C gives us the area of a triangle. So if that's angle A, or that's length A, if that's angle B, that's length B, and if that's angle C, that's length C. A lot going on, but we'll look at the other video. Now, we don't know what this missing length is here. This is our side A. We don't know what A is. But what we do know, we have the area this time. So what we're going to do, we're going to plug in all this information. So this equals area. And we know what that is. It's 50 meters squared. So I'm going to write 50 meters squared equals a half times A, we don't know what A is, because A is our X length here, times B, we know what B is, because B is 10, times 10, times sine of C, which is 30 degrees. If you're wondering where I've got that from, C is here, angle C. So now we can plug this in, so 50 meters squared equals, well, half times 10 is 5 times sine 30, so you've got to get your calculator out, sine 30 times 5 is actually a lovely 2.5 times A. Well, we want to find out what A is, so now all I can do is I can divide 2.5 on both sides, 2.5, and that leaves me with a lovely 50 divided by 2.5, 20 meters equals A. And there we are. Let's check it quickly. We'll get our decimals calculator out. So we are saying, if we plug this all in now, we should get a nice 0.5, go back, 0.5 times 10. We find our missing length is 20. Times that by sine of 30. Does that equal 50? Yes, it does. Great. And there we are. Okay, let's move on. That's our answer there. Well, here's another one. Area, we've got a bit more of a complicated number now, so we have to be careful. Area is 28.2543 centimeters squared. So, area of a triangle equals half times A times B times sine of C. Okay, that's our C there. We don't need to know what the little c is, but we'll label it here. A and B, it doesn't matter, so we're going to go angle A and little a, and angle B and little b here. So our X is our little b. So let's have a look at this. So we know the area. 28.2543 equals a half times A, which is 8, times B, times sine of 118. So what we're going to do, I'm going to do in my calculator, well, half times 8, I know is 4, times sine 18. So, in our calculator, 4 times sine 118, and there we are, hit equals. Okay, so we now know 28.2543 equals 3.53 ... I'm going to keep this in my calculator, times our unknown b. So now what I want to do on my calculator, I want to do 28.2543 divided by my answer, and my answer on my calculator is this here. You can see it on my calculator, and that's going to equal our unknown value, b. Well, let's do it. Let's do 28.2543 divided by our answer. There we are. Let's round this up to one decimal place. 8 centimeters equals b. And there we are. There we are. our missing value here is 8 centimeters. Lovely. Oh, we put it here. We've got a nice box here. Great. We'll do one more for good luck. Okay, area. We've got some nicer numbers here. Let's get into it. Okay, start away. Area equals half times A times B sine C. Right, let's label this up. C. We'll go angle A here, so that's going to be A, and we want to know what B is, so that's B and that's B. So what do we know? Well, we know that 13.5 equals a half. What's A? 6. What's B? We don't know. That's what we're trying to work out. We don't know what B is. Times sine 30. So what we can do, 13.5 equals a half times 6 is 3 times sine 30 times B. You've guessed it. Get the calculator out. Clear what it is. Well, 3 times sine 30. That equals 1.5, a nice number. 13.5 equals 1.5 times B. So what we're going to do, 13.5 over 1.5. And if I keep it on my calculator, I can just do divided by my last answer. There we are. Equals B equals 9 centimeters. Excellent. And that's our answer. So we're going to put it here, 9 centimeters. That is our B value. Okay. We'll do a few more. We're going to fly through these ones now. I'm just going to give you some hints. You can pause it here, actually. Pause here. Have a go. And I'm just going to give you the answer in 3, 2, 1. So 14.2894 equals half times A times B, or times sine C. I ran out of space there. So what do we know? Well, C is 60. We've got that here. So equals half. We know one of our sides 3 times sine of 60 multiplied by our unknown of x. So 1.5 times sine of 60 times x equals our 14.2. So I'll get our calculator back again, so we should keep this up for the time being. Okay, so 14.2894, and we're going to divide it by, in brackets, 1.5. I'm going to show you how the quick way of doing it all in one go. Multiply by sine of 60, close brackets. There we are. Our unknown length, we're going to round it to one decimal place. X equals 10.999, and that equals 11. What's our units? 11 centimeters. 11 centimeters. Okay, last one. Pause it here. I want to have a go at this. This is actually a little bit different to what we've been doing. So pause it here and see if you can work it out. You're going to be, and then I'm going to give you a hint. The area, this is my hint now, 6.75. So we're going to put this in our formula. 6.75 equals half times A times B times sine C. What do you notice here? It's different now. We don't know what C is. So we know that 6.75 equals half times, so we know what these are. I'm going to call that A, B, angle B. Half times 6 times 4 times sine of C. 6.75 equals 12 times sine of C. You should notice from a previous lesson, sine of C. Let's get our calculator up. Clear it all. 6.75 divided by 12. That equals 0.5625 equals sine of C. So to get C, we just need to do sine to the minus 1 off our answer. Sine to the minus 1 off our last answer. And there we go. We round to one decimal place, 34.2 degrees. And there we are. That's a lovely way of how to find your missing information. 34.2 degrees. I'll put this in here, 34.2 degrees. Right, I want to send some questions out. Off you go. I hope this video helps.